Illinois state lawmakers held a first hearing today on a bill that would legalize medically assisted suicide for terminally ill adults.
Lawmakers behind this bill say this is about choices for anyone suffering from a terminal illness. Those against the bill are concerned there are not enough safeguards. Angelica Sanchez has tonight's top story.
The argument at the table: should terminally ill Illinoisans have a choice at the end of their life?
Losing somebody is tough. Watching someone you love suffer is worse.
Illinois State Senator Linda Holmes opened Friday's first hearing on the medical aid in dying bill with her own experience. She lost both of her parents to unrelated terminal cancers.
And the suffering that was obvious and apparent was devastating.
If passed, the bill will allow mentally capable, terminally ill adults with 6 months or less to live the choice to request a prescription for medication that would end their life. State lawmakers say it would allow the patient to die peacefully.
His last words were, "I'm happy." Andrew was 34 when he shared those words with us.
Supporters of the bill shared their personal experience with terminally ill loved ones who took the medication in states where the process is already legal.
Knowing that people have an option if their suffering becomes unmanageable actually allows terminally ill people to set aside their fears of suffering and live fuller, longer lives right up until the end.
But those opposed to the bill fear it doesn't have enough safeguards and would be assisted suicide.
The definition of a life worth living is subjective and often influenced by the resources that one has and not their potential expiration date.
Others are concerned about how it will impact vulnerable populations facing financial pressures, limited family support, or undiagnosed mental health disorders.
My great fear is that for some of my patients, these safeguards will be just tight enough for lawmakers to assume things will be okay and amply generous to allow abuse to happen.
Lawmakers say some of the safeguards drafted require 2 separate medical doctors to sign off, and a mental health specialist is called if an underlying mental health issue is flagged. This bill would not impact life insurance benefits, and death certificates would reflect the terminal illness, not the medication taken. They say this is all about choice.
Nobody can force you to choose this.
Angelica Sanchez reporting. The bill still has a long way to go. Supporters will try to push it through before the end of the session in May.